right.
Thought that was a match, G-Bay.
No.
Just a fat dab.
Caribou has a crew with a whole bunch of dudes and a couple really cool chicks. Come here to learn, come here to teach. Mostly we come to bullshit. Caribou heart, we all play our part in this cannabis game. Caribou heart, come pop a squat, recreate, or just kill your pain. Rolling up weed into a bunch of dudes and a couple dang dab hits. Laughing along, getting real stoned. Don't forget,
Here, Uncle Rick.
Caribou heart, we all play our part in this cannabis game. Caribou
Shut
heart,
up.
come pop a squat, recreate, or just kill your pain.
Woo!
Yeehaw! It must be Friday night.
Yeah, live from Trim Jail. Yeehaw. That's right.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good to see y'all.
No, no
Doing
takers.
well, trying to load a bowl. I had the yawn and babysitting the husband tonight. Since, 5 grams in all of mushrooms.
Doing a little trip sitting tonight, are we?
Yeah, we're making sure he doesn't burn the house down. He wanted to play with fire in the fire pit.
I'm surprised he's capable of moving right now from what you were showing him earlier there.
Right.
Like he not only was he quite content just to be laying there and his curled up in his blanket, he didn't look like he was much capable of getting out from under that blanket. So
Yeah. It happens sometimes. You don't want to move.
Yep.
oh hey, say
Hey.
that I've been there a million times, and it's just not moving is sometimes an amazing thing. Just chilling out right there in a spot, not blinking for like 4 hours straight.
Great.
Yep.
I'm smoking on some bio tonight. They call it Born in Oklahoma. It's okay. It's got a lemon taste to it. And we're smoking out of anal bead tonight. So we'll have ribbed pleasure tonight.
So you're getting
How
smoke
sneaky.
and play later. Decent.
Right?
That's funny. That's funny. Shoot. And I'm going to get into the Spider Girl tonight.
Very nice.
Day.
Yeah.
It is 86 degrees here.
That's
Oh
like
my.
not even that. No.
That's like 30
no.
degrees Celsius.
That's
Yeah,
double my
wow.
temperature today.
It doesn't get that temperature around here for another couple months.
Fucking awful. I was bitching
Hey,
about it all
bees.
day.
You're about
So-
to head somewhere where that's not about to happen.
I know, dude. Polar opposite. All pud.
Hey.
What would the overnight temperature be average, bees?
54, 55.
Okay. Yep.
It depends
I
on if
won
there's
this off of a giveaway I was pretty excited about off of Instagram.
Yeah, that's cool.
By
Really?
Glassmith. You can go check it out. It's a little
Awesome.
ready pendant. See if I get better.
How is that made, DP? How's that created?
So like all these little lines in there and stuff, those are all just put on straight on like a clear tube, and then they twist it into the directions and stuff like that. Of the spirals and the ready, and then all those individual colors are each pieces of molten glass that he places there. So each one of those little dots is placed individually.
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty dope. It's nice. It's a pretty nice fucking pendant.
Yeah.
Get it for free is super awesome. So
That's
shout out to Glassmith. Cheers.
For sure. Yeah.
How many pendies do you have now, DP? And how many broken pendies do you have? 1. Bummer, bro. That's okay.
You learn about glass.
They'll make more.
Yeah, definitely. I found a spot here in Chicago where I can go and learn like on a smaller scale, kind of. So I can do like bead work and stuff like that. So I can be making marbles, slipper sets, pendants, and stuff like that. Once I get into like larger flame working and stuff like that, gonna require 2-stage torch. So I'd have to find either somewhere to be able to utilize one or get in a location where I can actually fit one in my place. So yeah.
Super sweet.
Yeah.
What's the difference between, say, a 2-stage torch and any other torch?
So they have like different stages. So basically it's the amount that's going out of it, right? The amount of flame that's going out of it, and then you have your different mixtures of chemicals and stuff like that. And so like a 2-stage, you're able to get those mixtures different. So like there's glass that's reactive to different amounts of either oxygen or whatever you're putting in there, right? Like you can control that and it'll change the color of that glass as it's heating.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Wow. And now, and also I would assume, imagine that there's a temperature factor as well.
Yeah. So 2-stage, you're getting super good heat. You know what I mean? Like you get the original flame that comes out, and then 2nd stage is another ring outside of it of jets coming out.
Yeah.
Just be able to get that temp. Like quartz melts at a super high temperature, so you can't really do anything with quartz in a 1-stage. Stuff like that.
Okay. And then and the different temperatures are going to bring out different colors as well.
Only with certain glass.
So
yeah, there's the different glass that react and stuff like that, and but not all glass does. It's just special glass that does that. Look at the door.
And just one final question: where's my roller machine? Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind.
You just got to turn it upside down. Just
It's
turn
right here.
Fuck you. So a couple of things that I'd like to bring up this evening and ask the panel's opinion and the chat's opinion. I don't know if I want opinions on both things. The first thing is, so I started germinating some seeds, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was on Tuesday, approximately Tuesday. So within 24 hours, there were a couple of the seeds, actually the ones that I got from Sativa, they popped. Everything else has not. Now, to give you a bit of a background on everything else, I got these just from a random individual. I didn't pay for them. Like you get what you pay for kind of thing. He was trying to do a deal with me. He wanted, and so he gave me these seeds. But I'm just thinking, like none of them popped, so none of them. So I think I'm just going to start over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with, I'm going to wait till tomorrow morning. If I don't see any action on all the other seeds, I'm going to get rid of them. And I'm going to go with all of Rasufa's seeds. And I can see Crazy Pot's mom's lips are moving, but that's about it. And there. What's that?
I'm just yelling at the dog. She wants
Oh.
to sit on me, and she's like twice the size of me. So I'm trying to be friendly, but she wants to sit on me while I be friendly.
And what was the other? Oh, so the other thing is in my room, I'm in day 15 of flower. I am in desperate need of a major leaf stripping. I'm torn. Do I do it now? I mean, do I do it tomorrow, or do I wait for day 21? And I was just wondering, if I am going to wait for day 21, why? Like, am I waiting for the stretch to be completed before I do that major leaf strip? Or am I going to do my major leaf strip now, and that's going to shock the other plant? Because those lemon Jeffrey are getting away on me, and quite frankly, I'd like to shock them a little bit into stop growing any further. So anyway, I just would appreciate any feedback from that department.
I got lost for a second. You're talking about shocking your fish?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you want to do?
In a sense, I do. Never mind shock the fish, but in a sense, I want to maybe shock my plants into stop the stretch. So maybe it's day 15. Maybe
you can try silica. I did that. It worked really well. I was recommended it, and I've done a side-by-side. Increased amount of silica definitely helped reduce that stretch. On two different times.
And thank you for that. And I definitely have increased my my silica. I've almost doubled it. As a matter of fact, now I'm using the Power SI. Double strength, 2 mils per gallon. No, my question more specifically is to do with the stretch kind of thing. Yeah. Like, or specifically is, when should I do? I got to do a major leaf strip. Do I do it tomorrow, or do I wait till day?
If you're trying to reduce stretch, I personally would do it before week 3-ish. How people typically seem to do it, because they're more or less done stretching by then. In my scenario, just yesterday, I flipped a Saka Souffle, one of Adam's apple fritter by Big Bags, and a Hawaiian Snow, and they're all about waist height. And they're in a 6-foot tent with a fucking cannon, so you lose a foot right there, right? So right now, these things are, as I'm flipping them, these are about as tall as I typically like to finish them, but I wasn't able to flip them due to, shit happens sometimes.
You don't trellis, do you?
No, because I take my shit out of the tent, clean that tent out pretty frequently, because just the way I've got the rotation going on in there. So I right now, like,
I hear what you're saying.
I stripped the shit out of those yesterday, the day I flipped them, and started cracking and popping stems, make it a little bit stronger, but just basically shock it, because in 3 weeks these things will be 6 feet tall easy. But so I personally, if I'm looking to, because this happens to me frequently, Rick, where they just get a little bit too tall by the time I flip them, I'll stress them right from the get-go and try and slow them down like that. And then I find if you stay on top of the leaf plucking and stuff like that, by the time you hit week 3, you don't typically need to do that cleanup that you would do in and around there, because it's already been taken care of. Hey, Green Goddess. Hey, Blue Kiss. How you guys doing?
Hi as fuck.
Good to see you, girls.
Hate to see you any other way.
So okay, I think that's the route I'm going to take. I'll do a major raping of the plants tomorrow, and then hopefully I can just leave them alone for the rest of the cycle.
Better be a gentle raping now. There's no raping allowed. Gentleness.
Poor choice of words.
It was consensual. Don't worry.
Molesting.
Yeah,
this is just getting
so
worse.
much better. Gentler.
so much more accurate, though. Right on.
But also, Blue Kiss said it, not us. So
save us, girls.
What did I do?
I said save us.
I ate some mushrooms. There ain't no saving anybody but myself tonight.
Oh shit! I did
shit.
too. Fuck.
Yeah, everybody's into the shrooms tonight, but me.
Oh, in fact, I somebody asked me to make sure you kept your hands above the screen, so we always. Yeah, there we go.
Keep your hands clapping. We know better.
Yeah. Thank you, High and Tight. Shout out to High and Tight. He's the one that has his eye on you, making sure you're not pulling a fast one.
Sorry it took me so long to get the link out there, everyone. I'm in trim jail, so I'm just, yeah, you know how it is. We've all been there.
Welcome, Pip Jam. Newfie, Dave's not here. Charlie's Farm. High and Tight, who be growing doobies, and Thunder Dan.
Hey.
Great to see everybody tonight.
Heck yeah.
So anybody have anything super exciting happen over the weekend? Or over the week, I guess. Weekend just started
Sold my
out.
house.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. That's
Congratulations.
nice when that happened.
Bye-bye, Albatross. It was fine to have as an extra house, you know, to have it was my marriage house, but having two houses is twice the problems and twice the headaches. And
Were
I can
you-
only live in one house at a time, so
So
Were
does
you-
that
Were
I
you
just
lined up?
want one house, man. Just one fucking house.
Were
if I
you
could have sent
renting?
it to you, I would have done it in a heartbeat, but
Aw.
God, it doesn't work that way.
Were you
No.
renting it out, Blue Kiss?
I only had one actual outside renter that a stranger renter, and he fucked me over for several $1,000s. So, and he stripped out a bunch of shit, you know, for the metal. So otherwise, yeah, life is but a dream with it being a landlord. And I hope that fucker dies a cold and horrible death.
Fucking
Yeah. No.
He will get what he deserves, Blue Kiss.
Yeah, I hope he's right next to the
Keyhole
people that
infection.
ripped off my girl a couple years ago. They can all fuck off together.
Right?
On my
Maybe
dime.
both
There's a
be
place
blessed
for
with
those people.
1,000 maybe they
You
be
know-
blessed with 1,000 sand fleas in their crotch. That's what they need.
You know,
Freedom like wasp.
I can't even count the number of times I've been ripped off in my past, but one that just when you mention that, one that stands out is at one time I was getting a little ambitious. Now, keep in mind, I've never had a grow more than 6 lights. There was, however, one time where I had 3 grows going at the same time. Okay, so just said that. Anyway, I was heading out. I had been to this one grow the day before. I was ready to do the harvest. Went in to do the final, you know, my inspection and checked everything out. Next morning, I picked up my team to do the trim.
It was
Drove out
gone.
there and it was gone. Yep, it was fucking gone. Yeah, they had me under surveillance and took everything. The fuckers. Anyway.
Yeah,
What do you-
well, the good thing is I know who actually ripped me off. I even gave the names, and fuck, I CSI'd my whole thing. Here's their footprints. The cops are like, well, what are we gonna do with those? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You don't watch TV? I said, you go up and you ask them to look at the bottom of their fucking shoe, and then you look at the shoe print that I got, and then you've got more conclusive evidence that the little motherfucker was at my house. I've got video of him with my plants from IG. I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't know. I give him the name, the address. You want his work schedule? I'm not sure what that is, sir. By the time the cops left, I was just like, oh, just shoot me now. They're worse than the rip-off artists were. They tried to explain to him I lost everything. Yeah, but there's still green stuff on there. Yeah, and it's going to be dead, probably from a disease, because it needs the whole fucking plant, not just a baby arm. And I'm like, and finally I said, imagine that you just bought a vehicle for $10,000 and somebody just came and ripped it off, but they left you just the hubcaps. Do you still have a car? Or are you going to pursue that? No, you need to pursue that. No, they didn't pursue it. So I've got a vendetta out. And I told them I was going to go after them. And they were like, ooh, don't do that. And I go, well, somebody's got to. I said, don't worry. It won't be this week. Something happens to those little fuckers, though. I'm thinking they're going to be knocking on my door asking if I hoodooed them.
Hey, Dan, is that a wasp behind your neck there? Quickly, look.
I don't know. It might be, or it might just be my six lighter. I don't know.
Me leaning in
He's
the seat.
literally just gonna go like this and go like that, and it'll be on the
That?
end of his fucking knife.
You mean that?
Got ya.
Ninja Dan.
Yeah.
Ninja Dan.
You want me to come up there and deal with your rippers, Blue Kiss?
Oh, hey, I would let you in a heartbeat too.
Right in front of the Thunderdome? Just take them
Zing,
out.
zing them. I already told my friend
Imagine hearing Dan's
Andy,
voice.
I'm gonna take him down and get a kidney for him. That'll be about a good even trade.
And film that shit.
Find out, make sure they've got the right blood type, and
Just wear a mask.
one of them fuckers is gonna be donating.
Good. You want to
Yeah.
get your ripper and fucking take his kidney?
He's got two.
Black
I
market's gonna
fucking
live
love
too,
even
bro.
more now.
You know, you come in and rip off a bro, you're gonna have to expect to pay the fiddler somehow, right?
I like your fucking way of thinking, man.
Ass, gas, or kidney, nobody rides for free.
Ass cancer kidney.
We need pissed off Blue Kiss on here more often. This is great. What else have
Oh
you
yeah,
got? for us?
I am yeah. If
license
anybody,
says-
anybody truly, my friend Renee does really need a kidney. She's let me see, type A. I had to figure out because what my blood type was. I'm B, so I can't give for her. But she's type A. She can take a type A or type O kidney, and we all have two, and it feels good to give, I hear. I haven't done it myself, and I don't know that they would even take one for me because mine are all old now and fucked up.
Hey, share your spare, as they say.
Yep, that's right. You only need one. I know somebody who gave her kidney 10 years ago, and she's doing just fine.
Yeah. I'm just forgive me. I'm just reminded of a situation. It's not quite
Is that
related
where
to
you
the,
woke
but-
up in Mexico in a bathtub and ice?
that was another situation. But no, this was
That would get right to the plot line.
this was a hot summer day, and I was in a parking lot in a Canadian Tire, which is like, I don't know what you call it, Walgreens or something in the States, but
Yeah, they don't sell fucking tires. Fucking lies.
yeah, everything. But
Slander.
anyway, but
Change
they
the
had
names, protect the
they-
innocent.
they had allowed Buddy to set up a like a hot dog stand, and the guy, he was making really cool like foot long hot dogs and fancy little things with this and that. Anyway, I had my dogs with me, and this hot sunny day, and I had them on a leash, and I ordered a hot dog, and the guy was busy, and but out of his busyness, he took the time to go over to his fridge. I mean, the guy's just, he's just trying to make a living. And he went and got a bottle of water out of his fridge and opened it up and gave it to me, or gave it to my dogs. So, he got a special bowl for them and poured. And I thought, God, that, just so thoughtful and generous. I didn't ask him for anything. And he just, out of the goodness of his heart, he did it. Well, it was about a year later. About a year later, I read in the newspaper that this guy gave up a kidney to an absolute complete stranger, some guy that he had heard about, and he happened to be a customer. Just like that. He just just like you said, Blue Kiss, you got two of them, and he said, "Yeah, I got."
Well, the lady I know that actually donated, she gave it to a total stranger too. He needed it, and she matched and went. Well, what they did is they had a kidney drive. Sometimes they'll have kidney drives, and you can have your blood tested. And it just so happened that she matched, so she went, "Well, I put my blood out there to see if I would match, and I did. So here's my kidney." And that's how she gave it. So it was pretty wild, really.
Pretty cool. Yeah. this whole I'm getting into and truthfully it's not who I am, but I'm getting into this thought about more giving, and I guess maybe because I've been so fucking selfish and greedy all my life taking, I think, well, maybe it's time to start giving back. I don't know, but
Well,
You said you're gonna feed your goldfish regularly? What?
yeah, give food. I feel like giving food and
maybe giving food a little more frequently, but I still like to keep them hungry because they
love you more.
I feel the love. I truly feel
you
the
feel
love.
appreciated, huh? Yeah. I want
I
to call it
mean,
love.
the
Anyway.
extra body
Anyway,
parts
yeah,
and
if
stuff, you're
any of
not
you, on a
taking it with
serious
you
note,
when-
if any of you have a type A blood type or type O, and you are moved to donate a kidney, get in touch with me on IG, message me, and I will get you in touch with. And in fact, there is on my IG page a plea from her.
Yeah,
with
we
all the
read.
information. So
Yeah.
Blue Kiss, are there rules? Like, I mean, like I live in Canada as opposed to the States. Like, does that matter or it doesn't matter?
that I couldn't answer because we have a national registry for organ donation. I don't know from somebody from Canada how that would work at all. You could ask her
Okay.
though. You
Yeah,
know, that,
okay.
I will say she's American Indians and or part American Indian. I'm not sure what her percentage is. She's got red hair.
You know
so-
what? It doesn't matter what the percentage is. That's the fucking government that's made that, man.
No,
You
I
have
know. I
never-
understand even a little bit is you're Native American,
Yeah.
but in a biological sense of the word, it does make a difference as far as matchups go.
Totally.
For example, Native Americans have a much harder time matching for donations for organs than most people do because of the minor things. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So
totally.
that I wasn't bringing it up.
And
at
I know you
age.
didn't mean it that way. I just
Yeah.
had to throw it out there because
Yeah, everybody does that,
It
yeah.
pisses me off, man. Like, you've never heard of any other nationality where they're like, your mom was only half, so you're not fucking half
Oh, no,
Australian.
no.
Are you kidding me?
I'm from a
Like-
Polish family, and trust me, they realize that I have 25% that's not Polish.
But you're still Polish, lady.
But yeah, but that
That's the
25%,
point.
that's where the witch came from, was that 25%, but she got away from getting killed, so
Squeezed on through.
I got survivors in my storyline.
Welcome, Captain 420. How are you tonight?
I'm doing
Cheers,
well.
brother.
How's everyone doing out there?
Oh, bud.
Good to see you, man.
Just thought
I
I'd
don't
jump
actually see him, or is
in,
it just, oh,
roll,
Wrong-
join
wrong-
us, and
wrong panel, man.
smoke with
I love it. Oh, there
everybody.
he is.
Good.
Cappy.
Well, we are glad you joined.
Just trying to stay warm. It's about to snow again.
Oh no.
Well, Bees is over there getting tans and shit. He was at 85 today where Bees was at.
That's right.
What's the
Nice.
name, man? Fried bacon outside and shit.
Dude, the bugs are
Lucky, that's what I call that.
Yeah, Sunday is third and last winter for most of the Midwest. We're having a cold snap on that day particular. I don't know why.
Sounds like a good day to have it.
Yeah, I guess, but I got shit to do. I want to get on with the spring thing.
Hey, Blue Kids, did you hear about Bees?
Did I hear about the beads? The anal beads?
The birds and the bees? Anal beads. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I
all
came
of
when I
the-
came
all of
in.
those, yes.
Paula was
They all
talking
go
anal
into
beads.
what I was
Oh, I want to
talking
hear more about that.
All right, well, speaking about anal beads, I was speaking of bees, so they tie in together. But
Beads or beads? Bees is
bees. Bees.
I don't want no bees in
Beelzebub.
my anal.
So
Beads
Beelzebub
and
has some beads in his butt.
Bee in his bonnet.
I told you I had mushrooms on mine, so there you go. There you go,
Bees-
kids. This is what
Bees,
old
did you
woman
wanna-
looks like, really, really fucked up.
Old woman really fucked up is great. Old woman should be fucked up more often.
I agree. I can get away with it easier. People just shake their head at me and go home. You need to go home.
You're already there.
I know. Ta-da!
Right? It's perfect.
Fuck.
And then now you look at me and go, somebody let you hold their newborn baby? Well, she's not newborn really, but she is. She's
Heck
so
yeah.
confusing with her age.
She's so adorable. Oh my god.
Oh, she's
so
redhead
cute.
too.
Oh yeah.
So pretty. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
the little fingers. The little fingers.
Yeah, she's starting to get her hairs are getting longer, and her dad's got really curly hair. And I used to have really curly hair, but
I used to have hair.
Yeah, well, see what happens when you get old, when you've got naturally curly hair, is you lose a lot of it as you get older. But her dad still has it, and so we're looking at these little hairs that are starting to curl away from her head, so we're hoping she's got a head full.
Okay.
She could be Charlie Brown's little red-haired girl. Hey, buddy. Speaking of Beelzebub, and he shows up.
Aw.
He's looking for treats. I don't know. Much like our own bees.
That's right. Always. I love treats.
But you got to pay the fiddler, boy. You got to give up some of this fur on your belly. Yeah.
That's what they fucking tell me too. It's horseshit.
He's completely grown for the spring. Chow's shed hard twice a year, and I got all of his shedding that's for this year, except for around his belly. He just hates it. Every time I start working on his belly, he's out of here. So yeah, keep at it. Every time he shows up for a treat, I just brush a little bit more, and he gets pissed and walks away.
Did you know that if you feed him RSO, he will fall asleep and you'll be able to brush all you want and he won't even know?
Yeah, I tell you what, he
true.
did get high on my supply one time, and I felt so bad because he had anxiety with it. He was panting and he was laying up against my leg, and at that time he was just adopted, and I'm like, who is this dog and why are you acting this way? Because before then he wouldn't even come up to me. All of a sudden he's laying on looking at me like, please help me. And I went, oh, I bet he snagged a bug from the floor.
I remember
the
first time my Doberman got stoned is we'd marinated pork chops with infused olive oil and a bunch of other stuff. And we ate those. And we're downstairs smoking a joint in the basement, and then the dog comes downstairs. And I remember there's a little baby gate that's with the swinging door on it to be able to walk through to get through that side of the basement. And he just comes stumbling through, all fucking staggered, almost like a drunk. And we're all kind of just like, what the fuck's wrong with Danzig? And you see his eyes are all just fucking pupils huge and standing there. And you can tell he was like, what the
make
fuck
DP
is
stop it. Trying to hear the story about his poor dog, and you're doing the donut dance. Jesus Christ. I thought I raised you better than that.
Oh, fuck. It must be Friday night.
I didn't raise them shit. That's the issue right there. Right there, son. That's the issue.
Hey, I was just cracking up. That's hilarious.
I
did
didn't
that
whoop
for
your
you.
ass enough.
I did that for you.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
did
whip
donuts
your
like that
ass
just
enough when
for
I
you.
was little. When you
Yeah,
were little. You know what I
When I
mean.
was
Both.
Fucker, get over here.
When you were both littler.
Yeah, definitely when I was. You know you pissed your
What do you-
mother off when she goes, get over here so I can hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you walk over here and you're hit. Like, I'm not coming to get you.
Get
You're coming
over
to
here. Oh shit, she's got her.
Oh, when the middle name,
God. Oh fuck.
when the middle name came out, you knew you were in bigger trouble.
I felt like I was in worse trouble when she couldn't get my name right, and she had to go through all my brothers and sisters first. It was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
that is
fuck.
the worst. For
She
making her
embarrassed
go
herself.
through
Now you
all
got
those
to-
steps,
primal.
now tearing it up right away.
Yeah.
That's primal
It's
fear right
better
there.
when you get confused with the animals.
doing,
So
Mom?
you
It's
start
me.
calling them. You start calling the dog's name, and you're so pissed off that you're trying to call the kid, but you call the dog. It's like great. You go through every name.
Yeah, my daughter just told me the other day that I used to call her Lily too many times. That's a pretty name though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was either Lily or Pip or Haley, and she had to decide. She knew I was talking about her. Didn't matter.
So I just got a call
They
from
know.
Miss G-Bay. She took my order. So I've got some, fuck, can I remember what it is?
Surprises.
Black cherry punch,
Ooh.
diamonds and sauce, I think is what I'm getting.
Ooh, nice, nice.
Black cherry punch
That's
something,
amazing.
diamonds and sauce or live resin. Or, we'll see
I'm
what it
pretty
is.
sure I was just smoking on that stuff because it'd be the same company up here in Canada doing that. If it's the hash rosin, I think it's fucking nice and purple. That stuff is great. Was it the live resin or the diamonds? I think it was diamonds was the other stuff I got, and I love throwing that on top of like a batter or a rosin or something like that. I know, like really fucking kind of gives it that extra shot that a person might want.
Yeah, I never really thought of that you way out in Prince George would still have the same stuff as me, but I guess you would.
Yeah,
If you get a chance-
that's kind of curious to me too.
It's neat. If you get the chance, try it. I forget the name, but it was called Peanut Butter Mac Live Hash Rosin. And it's like white crumble. Oh,
Okay.
and wow, buddy, I'm telling you, yeah. As soon as
Isn't
you open
it-
the jar, it smells bad, good. Like just.
Is it because the actual population is so much smaller than the United States is that why the distribution can go from coast to coast like that?
Well, the government's greedy piece.
Yeah.
See
No,
that too. That's mainly the reason. Well, we got 30 million, we'll say, so we're about the same population as California, the whole country.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So they can, they've got 30 million people instead of being in California are spread across the blessed cap of the United States.
For the distance we're spread out, it makes zero sense to have the same suppliers. But it's just a money grab. It's control and money. That's it. That's all.
Yeah,
And government. Yeah.
It always does come down to money.
Well, we grow our own. Woo!
When the federal government set this whole thing up, they just put the wealth in the hands of a very few. And
couple fucking old white dudes.
I was hoping someone was gonna keep cutting them.
including ex fucking prime ministers, ex chief of police, ex fucking senators of our government, and they were all at the fucking trough, getting in line, getting their piece of the action before any of this stuff went public.
Yeah,
but
it was all in play years before the 17th.
They were the same ones locking us up. You know what I mean? So.
Where'd Thunder Dan go? We need a proper woo.
Oh, we got high and tight. Cheers, brother.
But another little trivia, a little geography trivia thing. 95% of Canada's population lives within 5% of the Canada-US border. So, like, that's the 49th parallel. And
that one again.
95% of all of Canada's population lives within 5% of the 49th parallel. Like Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal, those are the three main
all
big
the
cities.
Warm places in Canada.
Yeah, well,
there is none.
not too bad. Not too bad out here, but
it still gets cold out there. Warmy,
Everything
yeah,
is relative.
Yeah, some places in BC I think are actually legit. Maybe just get rain.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, like Victoria, on Vancouver Island, the Victoria area, they have been known to not have any snow for the whole the whole year. Yeah.
Pretty much
We're on the
anywhere.
Great
Sounds like
coastal.
Michigan, we barely had any snow where I'm at. Got the
You also, if you go to the Kootenays, another beautiful mountain range type place.
We got no mountains.
Another kind of inland rainforest type area where it's like winter kind of starts January 6th and spring starts January 8th kind of thing. It just kind of, you get that snowfall of 2 inches and then it's gone.
Cool. Out on the Great Lakes, we get it in sometimes, man. I'm telling you.
Great. The
it,
lakes will insulate you a little bit, though. You have a colder summer, but you have a warmer winter.
Yeah.
I get skipped over sometimes, but other times I get dumped on, you know. It's just, the lakes are a magical place.
Hey, Gladys, how are you tonight? Could you tell us about your Monday night fitness program that you got going on?
Yeah, so I started it's not like a super long show, but yeah, basically just a workout, like a quick, 40-minute workout, have a couple tokes.
You said a quick 40-minute workout?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to work
I
out
didn't know
for
that.
2 hours, but I'm
I know,
like
just kidding.
super
No,
out
that
of
sounds-
shape right now.
That
So
sounds awesome because
40
that's
minutes
been-
is all you're fucking getting.
That's
But
awesome. I've been looking for something.
it was
One
really
time a week.
fun. Like I hope more people come, but the first one was like really good. A lot of
Yeah.
people came that I wasn't expecting. And it was a lot of fun. So I hope more people come next time. And in fact, this made me feel really good because somebody messaged me afterwards and they've continued working out all week. So
Have you?
that's fucking awesome. No, I have not. I was sore.
So
Hey.
next week, are you thinking of doing a long 40-minute workout instead of a quick one?
We're gonna do a quick one again. But
So where are you
anyway,
doing this at?
Awesome.
Where are you doing this at?
yeah, so it is on YouTube on my channel at 8:00 on Monday.
8:00 Eastern. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So-
that's cool because
I'm a
I've been
there.
looking.
Yeah, Crack
I've been looking for
Babies
something
was
to,
there
like,
last
hold me
time.
accountable, so stuff, yeah.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
cool.
Well, listen, if you inspire some people, that's fantastic. And DP, tell us all about your program you got lined up for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be Saturday's mental breakdown. I'm gonna have Becca and Skillbo on as guests. It's gonna be kind of preview of what I want to talk about and just deep dive into it. It's gonna be like mental health and addiction, a lot of the stigmas that go behind it, a lot of the things that people have to deal with in that aspect, and how closely related it is with cannabis use and stuff like that. It's pretty prevalent within that lifestyle. Also, I want to talk to people about psychedelics, how that can help mental health, how it can be harmful. I want to talk to people in the medical field. I want to talk to people that don't use cannabis but are still in the medical field for cannabis. I want to talk to everybody. You know what I mean? I just want to see how much information I can get out there, because the more information we can get out there, the better. I've got some great guests lined up. Let's see, I've got Ari Genetics. He said he'd come on. Jinx Proof. Brandon Russ said he'd come on. He spit out a bunch of people that'd like to come and talk and stuff like that, or I could talk to about it if they don't want to come on.
Brandon
pretty
Russ
excited.
would be an excellent one to get. He has seen some shit.
Yeah. So, and what I kind of noticed while
Not
was
that
in
your other
prison
guests
and
haven't,
soon,
but-
and got out, just how many people like have PTSD within the system and stuff like that, have been through the system or within certain lifestyles, similar to people that have been out to war, you know what I mean, just from certain traumas and stuff like that. So it's just, and a lot of people use cannabis and a lot of people use psychedelics and stuff like that. So I just want to get it out there, and I need to learn as much as I can as I'm learning about my mental health and stuff like that. And I've had huge issues with addiction in the past, so all that stuff needs to be talked about. So yeah, I'm excited.
Here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right on.
It'll be twice a month to start off with. I got a lot of stuff going on right now in my own life, so once I get more settled and more permanent. You know, I'll be able to get it out there more often, but it'll be on the Future Cannabis 2 channel, 3 p.m. Eastern time.
That's
yeah, super
excellent.
excited
I'll
about
be
that.
sure, I am for sure gonna be tuning in on that.
Good luck with it, my
Here's
friend.
your macro dose, by the way.
That's a
I like
serious.
that. That's nice. That's nice.
It got my attention.
I'll take a bite.
Yeah, I'm so fucked up right now. I just couldn't tell you.
Red's one of those
They're
lucky
pretty
people
colors,
that
though.
get to test all of it.
Hi, I'm tight. How are you this evening, sir? Good to see you, bud.
Those are always pretty prints.
How's everybody doing?
Cheers, buddy.
Good.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers, Ben and Dan. Green Goddess panel. Reach around, Rick.
Hey.
Hey, you leave Ricky alone.
My bad.
I
Uncle.
resemble. Yeah,
buddy.
I resemble that. Come on.
Everyone knows you're pretty Ricky, not reach around.
Oh,
Rick.
God.
Pretty Ricky.
Jesus. Fuck. I don't want you all fighting over nicknames, okay?
No, we're not.
Oh, we're not. You can have them all. Depends on the day. It's Friday night, so you're reach around now.
Good
Yeah.
buddy.
There you
Good
go.
buddy of mine. He used to give people nicknames constantly, and every nickname he gives somebody, it would stick. So they lived maybe about half an hour away from town. So but we used to all gather up there and play pool and just have a great time. But it was this one guy, name is Bob. And he used to like to pick up a 6-pack to bring up to Buddy's house. But by the time he got there was usually only 5 left. So his nickname
There
turned
was
out
5
to be
left.
there
He
was
was very good at that then. I mean, it was a
His
long
nick-
drive.
half an hour, but he was a slow drinker. But yeah, his nickname was 5-pack Bob. Yeah, good old 5-pack Bob.
Oh my God. Hey, G-Bay, it looked like you were shooting up for a minute. I had to see what you had. Okay, yeah. Hey, there you go. Without the hand, it's better. Yeah, it looks like you just had a needle. I was just like, what the fuck is he showing me a needle for?
Limarilla that Thunderdam grew.
Yeah, it was better actually without the hand or without the locking. I could see it.
So I could take Hoobie
Nice,
Goring
Kathy.
Doobie's note personal.
Huh? Don't take it personal.
Cheers
No,
to
look
the
what I
beautiful
started.
panel and Uncle Rick.
Maybe you're
Good,
magic.
buddy. Reach around.
We love you, pretty Ricky.
That'll never stick. Never, ever, ever.
So,
Come on,
Oh,
like,
there's already
come on,
slaps
you're
in the
living,
work
it's
and
gonna
everything.
stick.
Yeah, there's already stuff in the works.
Everybody's gonna.
You know, the thing is, Rick, you really hate that nickname, so it will stick.
Yep, he's stuck.
how's everybody's
Better.
garden?
He's now realizing. He's like, fuck, she's right.
Yeah, yeah. He gave away his hand the first time I said it.
Yeah.
Day 25, cotton balls.
Oh my. Captain, the last time I looked, you had a really big one. What happened? I mean,
Still have a big one.
It got cold.
it got cold. It is Ohio. It does get cold at the drop of a hat. Yeah, the last time I looked, you had like the whole length of your hand, and then I looked again, and it was like half the length of your hand. It's like, oh,
Well, the first bud here, that was that's that Ohio lemon G.
yeah, that's what I saw.
Well,
It looks hardy.
actually, they're kind of all like that.
Wow.
And then the second one was the Ohio, Southern Ohio Death Star that I have, which is a little bit different. It hits me more in the head, more behind the eyes. and a little bit more energetic.
Well, I do know this about marijuana, or cannabis as it were. Those big, huge buds are nice, but really when it comes down to it, it has nothing to do with how high it's going to get you.
These buds taste like if you take a can of lemon pledge and spray it in your mouth. That's how the lemon terpene is it.
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
It's that strong.
My brother calls that floor polish.
I've got a big bag of it, and the thing of it is I'm just showing it and giving that bag out because I haven't smoked it in over 17 years.
You got there, Thunder Dan.
It's a Morgana, which is a Ruby Jack times Cuvée from old Fumador.
From whom?
Pretty.
Fumador and the flavors.
Oh, Foom. Adore. It's got nice inner noodles.
Yeah, very pretty.
Day 25. The little bush.
The little bush.
Did you've got more than just a steak in that, Dan?
Steak?
I'm sorry.
I got
it looked like you had a steak.
And
you just had a steak in the ground there? Or I thought it almost looked like maybe a meter or something. I don't know what the hell I was looking at, buddy. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what it was.
I see it.
Yeah, I went to the big.
I like when you have a hallucination. Somebody will say, "Yeah."
Are those reliable at all?
It does moisture and pH, and then it gives you like a little light reading. It does good on the pH.
Mush.
I use it for moisture.
Is that one of those little stick dealios where you stick it in the soil and it tells you?
Yeah, it's just a dial. Analog dial.
I always wondered if how trustworthy it was on the pH on those.
Well, so microbes regulate pH in your soil anyway, and we're introducing microbes into the soil. So technically, they'll make it what you want it. But I like to have it in that, 5, 6, 7 to start out with. If I test it and it was like at 3, I already knew, whoa, we need to get over here on this other side. I need to lime it or something, right? Just as an amendment. But I use it mostly for moisture, just to let me know, as the dry back comes, if I'm running a fabric pot. If I'm running a sip, I'm not. But you notice this is a twin pine, but same thing. I got it in one of those, fabric pots. So day 25. Anyway.
Beautiful.
So I just want to check it if I'm not butt chugging it.
Okay. So do you have a formula, Dan, that you would use? Like, for example, say you are to water that right now, and then you would find a certain reading on your meter, and then the objective then would be to allow it to dry back to a certain percentage. Is this kind of the gist of it?
No. So, I should have said yes, because that would have been like,
okay, you know what?
We thought about this shit, but no. Basically, to me, it's got dry over here on this side, and then over on this side is moist.
Yeah.
And so I want to always stay on this side of it. If I go in, I can basically tell. You can look at your plants right before they need water. You're kind of like, it kind of looks a little dry, right? But if I have this to where I can stick in there and I haven't hit dry, I don't want to go completely dry.
Right.
I can battle a fungus gnat. I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
But if it goes completely dry, you lose microbes, root tips die. A lot of other shit goes down when it dries completely out. So, I just use it as just like your gas gauge. I don't wait till it gets to empty. It hits a quarter, I go get some gas,
especially in peat moss, you let that shit dry out. You're going to have pockets. I don't care.
Well, mine's a Coco Loco blend.
Yeah,
so
I used that last year. It was a good blend. It is a good
I
blend.
usually
I
hit
was
some
just
ocean,
last
but
year
yeah,
I used
that's
it.
what's in that.
Yeah. So yeah, so you're just using it to try to keep your finger on the pulse of exactly what's going on. What would you have paid for that meter?
I paid $11 for it.
Yeah, and it's probably yeah. So I mean, those now maybe not that particular meter, but things that do similar jobs can run up to like $800-900 for those things.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I'm really curious about this whole concept of dryback and crop steering and so on. I want to learn a lot more about it. I don't have a clue on how. I'm just learning now that like the parameters I've been told is like you should do your watering like within an hour of the lights going on, and probably do all your watering within the next hour to 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. And then allow that dry back. But like you're saying, Dan, yeah, I guess that's where that fine line is. You want to allow the dry back, but you don't want it to dry out. Absolutely.
And why do you want the dry back exactly?
I would. There's probably other people that can jump in, but my first thought is as it dries back, what the roots are doing is they're going to have to work a little bit harder to go find that moisture. If it's soaking wet all the time, then they don't have to work. They don't have to do any work. But you can add to that, Dan.
And it only gets nutrients at the root tip. So, it doesn't pick up all along it. It just gets it at the tip. So if the root's growing through the medium, which has the nutrients, blah, 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 you see how you're getting more of it. But it's a fine line you want to walk. I mean, some people, people do dry farming and don't water them at all. Some people say we make them slaves to the water, but that's a 7-gallon fabric pot, and I water it every 3 days.
I'm exactly the same.
And I'll water to like runoff. You know what I'm saying? I let it fill up my little. I have them in saucers, little black saucers up underneath, and then I let it suck it up. I don't get it out of the saucer. I just let it suck it back up.
Okay. Yeah,
I do the same thing. Yeah. But the reason why I asked that is because like I never water as soon as the lights go on. I water like probably halfway through the cycle.
Whenever you can.
I haven't seen an issue or anything. So that's why I was curious, like, what is the difference really?
Okay.
So my lights come on at 9. So they just came on when the show came on.
Yeah.
Normally, I would have said, no worries, I'll just water and then jump on. But I was like, well, if I'm going to mess around in there, I'll water after, so I don't have to mess around and get wet. But anyway, I like them to have. It's kind of like going to school. If my youngin's going to school, I'm like, here's your lunch, here's your water bottle, right? You're going to school. It's the same thing. The lights are on. It's time to get busy. Here's your fucking water. Get after it.
Okay. So have you done it both ways to see that there's a difference?
No.
Okay.
No.
Go ahead.
I have a suggestion. Like, I was told to water in the morning just because it gives you the most optimal time for the plant to grab all the nutrients, like you say, Dan. Like it's lunch, so it can grab and eat everything for all day long instead of just part of the day.
Yeah.
Right. And I would think that you wouldn't want the top of your medium, whatever it is, to be wet as the light turns off, because wouldn't that contribute to high moisture, and then that contribute to maybe getting PM and not having a drier nighttime?
Yeah, that's a good
sleepy
point.
Time.
Yeah.
You might say like mulch and stuff.
I don't have to worry about that though, because like I literally give them just enough water. Like that top layer is never wet. And the only reason why I started doing that is because of the fucking fungus gnats. So now that's what I do. I like give them just enough water to fucking get through, but not enough to like.
Have you thought of butt chugging?
Yeah, that is what I do. So
Well,
I bottom feed and it takes it, but I just give it enough. I know how much to give them now so that that top layer stays dry and everything else is wet.
So they're gone now?
Oh, I don't they were gone as soon as I started doing that. I'm actually creating them this time purposely, but that's a whole other story.
Now, does anybody know if like the eggs lay dormant for an extended period of time? I can't remember. I remember the Zentanol. He was explaining it, but I was fucking doing 900 other things. I need to go back and check it again, but does anybody know off the top of their head?
They're fucking bastards. Fuck them.
Yeah, but honestly, they're just annoying. They don't really hurt the plant. So, you know.
Nope.
I was breathing them in for about 2 months. Yeah. I know all about them.
Hey, you were getting your protein, buddy. That's
absolutely
a good thing.
Fuck yeah.
That's a good thing.
Sure.
Okay, can somebody tell me, like, during the night, during the lights off schedule, are the roots still taking up water?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if the plant is transpiring, which is just a fancy word for saying moving water through the system, then the roots are absolutely working. You know, because it's going to try to regulate its temperature that way. It's going to try to rebuild its shit. You know, I mean,
You aren't gonna like it if I decide to do some grooming, boo. Sorry.
Yeah, but there's a lot of different things that go on during the day and during the night in that very thing, like you're talking about transpiration. And like, do they not like breathe in CO2 during the day and they breathe out oxygen at night?
Yes.
And
but don't they use the same hole?
Yeah. Yes. Well, you know, I say yes as if I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but yeah, I would assume so. I would assume they do. But I'm just thinking,
like they need the energy, right? As they're still transpiring, or if they're breathing or whatever, right? If they're putting in or putting out, they're using energy. So I figure they'd be using drinking the whole time, maybe more times at certain points, but I think they'd probably be using that water system throughout the day, throughout the cycle, maybe a more excessive amount of time, but at certain times. But
okay, so somebody is saying roots do most of their growth during the night hours. Now that makes sense, because you would want the roots, if they're growing, you would want them to be dry to reach at night while they're sleeping. Okay, that makes sense to me now. Thank you.
Dark, you know, they like dark, so well, I guess they don't know.
20 years ago, the whole thing with the nighttime was that's where the sugar was stored, was in the leaf and in the plant. And at nighttime, the plant would take the sugar and turn it into THC.
No,
and
it turns
if
into
it,
carbohydrates.
if it comes down to watering time, whenever you feel comfortable watering your plants.
Yeah, and that's always what I've done. So like my light comes on at about 10 a.m., but I don't actually water until nighttime, and then it goes off like at like 3 or 4 in the morning. So I don't know. I haven't seen, I mean, I could change it and see if there's a difference, but I don't know. I don't feel like there is, besides what Cyclops just said.
You guys are all pretty nice. My light comes on at like 8 a.m. and like maybe 2 days later, I'll give them water.
If everybody was still growing into plastic pots, if you take those plastic pots and you're using a semi-soilless mixture and you stop just short of the top where it starts to have a different pattern,
Mhm.
If you fill that up with water, you could walk away and a little bit of runout will come out the bottom.
Awesome. Thank you.
I filled so many of them. It's just fill it up to the top and walk to the next one.
Awesome.
So-
That's an awesome tip.
I would say, I don't know why I didn't say this earlier, but it probably doesn't make a fuck when you do it because it rains outside at all different times of the day, right? Middle of the night, early morning. So technically, you can water at any time during the cycle, doesn't matter. What does matter is, does it change your environmental factors, right? So when you water, does your humidity go up? Or, if it doesn't, then water whenever the fuck you want to.
Yeah, so that's actually what I'm noting right now is I'm just checking my temperature and humidity like every few hours with and without fan, with door open, with door closed, and I just want to get all the different variations. And then I think I do need a humidifier because for some reason my temps and everything are different this time, and I can't get the humidity up high enough. So it's like it's
Plants
not
are smaller.
well, they're smaller, yes, but like the last run, I didn't have to adjust anything the whole time. The only thing I had to do was I had to adjust the inline fan slightly sometimes. Other than that, I didn't have to do anything. This time, I definitely need to get a humidifier in there. I can't get the humidity up.
Now, keep in mind, Goddess, that the plants that you have in there right now are much smaller. You don't have the root system. You don't have all of the biomass, and that does definitely contribute to higher humidity. So, yeah, so that's one difference that you have during the beginning of this run.
Yeah, because like
end of last run and the extreme low humidity that we're experiencing right now.
yeah, and that's exactly what it is. It's the temp outside, I believe, and the humidity right now. So I've seen like you can just buy little ones that you can put in the tent. So I'm gonna
$80 or you can get a pretty decent one. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I found a really nice one last night, so I'm gonna grab it. And it was actually cheaper than $80 because I am not spending $80 on a humidifier. I'm sorry, I'm cheap.
yeah. And at the same time, you may want to look into getting one of those Inkbird controllers, so that way you can set your humidity for 65%, and then it takes over for you.
Totally, you read my mind.
Brandon Ross has a YouTube video on how to make your own at-home humidifier.
Oh, very cool. Is that on Future Cannabis or his
channel, I believe.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
There's a point
there we go. I got a cheap way to do it now.
It's an ionizer. It just ionizes the water out.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a
oh yeah. I saw that. That's interesting. Very interesting.
Good.
G-Bay has something very important to say, I think.
Not important. I tried 12 fucking times to say it, so I gave up.
And now I forgot. No,
I got it here. There's a thing called the Calvin cycle. So 420 Captain there almost had it perfect when he said at night when it's dark, the plant's not doing the photosynthesizing. It's not converting to THC, but it's taking all those sugars that it's developed during the day during that photosynthesis, and it's converting it to carbohydrates, which I believe like the plant exudes into the soil to feed the microbes. I don't know it fully, but I think we're on the right track that way. But the Calvin cycle, it happens at night in the dark, where it converts the daytime sugars that are made during the daytime into carbohydrates. So I just want to get that. That's
Thanks,
5 minutes
G-Bay.
back. So if everyone goes back 5 minutes, put that in there, then we're all good.
That's what you were thinking. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I thought we
I
were
don't know
still
why I had to
talking
get
about that. Yeah, I thought we were still talking about that. So right on.
Hey, devil dog.
Well, there you go. He's got it.
What were you guys talking about before that? In the middle
Yeah,
of that?
no, you pretty much shut up the whole panel on that with that statement, G-Bay. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
so I guess we can go now.
Oh.
Are we done for the night there?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Rich
On the
wrapped
bright
up
side,
there.
trim jail's done.
Not
too.
until Mrs. G-Gate shows up with whatever we're smoking on tonight.
Huh?
I can't wait. Black cherry punch or something. I don't know. I forget.
Yummy.
Oh, Thunder Dan got dropped out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, nothing else, man.
So is everyone stoked for outdoor or what? Oh, what's happening here?
So
Yeah.
Oh, I am.
I got a whole bunch of extra clones of that apple fritter by Big Bag from Adam Roseman 82, and I think because I've got the most extra of that, those are the ones that I'm gonna kind of just find spots in the woods along creek beds and whatnot to just plant them here and there, see if anything happens.
That power line behind where you live there, Caribou, that runs from
That's where I'm thinking.
Yeah, because I know a couple of winters ago, Kyle and I took a snowmobile down all the way down to 70 Mile from 100 Mile there, and by the way, that's about 30 miles travel between 70 and 100. But anyway, yeah, it looked like there could be some neat places there to do some guerrilla gardening out there.
Yeah, because well, you got the creek that runs along it for a ways there, which is pretty close to where we're at, and we're back there walking fairly frequently as it is. So to kind of fuck off a couple 100 meters this way or that way, and go check out something in the bush.
Yeah,
yeah, something to do.
Cool.
Really excited for that.
What's nice is you have GPS units now, so you can drop one or two here, walk a little bit, drop a couple more.
This is true. Very true. Yeah. Or if you want to put one like way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere, but you can't quite remember where the trail is to get there. It's another great way. Mark that up. So that's the biggest nug I had from the Hawaiian snow I did there. Finished trimming that all.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Nice bud.
Can't wait.
What's the nose on that?
It's legal to ship in Canada.
I'd say heavy pepper. Heavy pepper. I had it hanging pretty much right in front of my face here because I couldn't find another place. It's just explain to you the ridiculous, without trying to explain the ridiculousness of my living situation. Plants kind of get hung up in fucked up places to dry because it's just better than the next option, sort of thing. But anyways, I'd be sitting here talking to people on like the Discord or podcast or whatever, and all you could smell is like pepper to the point where you even get the very bit of a start of a burn in your nostrils there, as if there might actually be pepper in there. So.
Get out of her ass.
Don't see how that turns out. What are we looking at, G-Bay?
We're looking at a dude. What are we losing?
Uh-oh.
Banana Mac. Is that what I'm reading? Banana Mac. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got a dude up in there. But that's what we're in here for. This is a sex intent. Like, this is what we're doing right now, so.
Bye, buddy.
Yeah, I won't really zoom in, but I know what I can see it. It won't. Yeah, no, this is my tent I got going for my summer run. We're down probably about 8 plants from what we started with. Just I've been on 12 now for just shy of a week, so they're not really showing yet. Some are just starting. But there's Banana Mac, Tropical Kush. We got some of the freak shows in the back over there. We got there's Milo's Mac and Cheese. There's some Milo's Mac Death Bubba Kush. We've got Mercury Rising. We've got just hold on 1 sec, guys. You're gonna have to go to someone else. My son just came downstairs. I gotta take care of him for a sec here. Sorry.
That's fine. Family first, buddy.
Okay, Blue Kiss, it's up to you. You gotta
Oh,
say
fuck
the name.
no. I just said family first. That's all.
Well, you're like family, and it was your
But right-
suggestion, so
But right before that,
family.
you were telling your dogs to get out of each other's ass.
Oh, Beelzebub still has his balls. And even though the female is really fucking old, like there's probably dust coming out back there, and she's fixed, every time she goes outside, he is in her ass. Every single time when she comes back in, he's got to know. And it's sometimes kind of disgusting. So
He probably likes it. I mean,
When there's
no,
only
I won't
one
say he likes
around,
it.
you know
would
what I
say
mean?
He loves it. He licks at her, and I'll scare him away, and he's still licking, and it's just like,
I'm sure. He's like, yeah, baby.
yeah. Well, he loses them balls. We'll see if he's still like that.
Yeah, he'll probably still lick it just for fun.
That right, baby? You gonna still lick on mama? Sick fucker. Yes, you are. You sick fucker. Yes, you are.
So I'm sure you get asked a lot, but do you shave them like lions?
What's that?
I said, I'm sure you get asked this all the time, but do you cut your dog's hair like they look like lions?
No. In fact, as I was grooming him for the first time, somebody did shave him like a lion at one point because his hair is all fucked up in the back here. Sorry, Bubby, it's true. It's just true. But it's all fucked up back here, and it's like the undercoat is really short.
Yeah.
The guard hairs are really long on top, and it just looks, as he's standing there in his natural fur, it just doesn't look like right. You look at it and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with this dog? But you can't really put your finger on it until you actually get in there, and then you go, what the hell is all of this?
well, it's not a dog,
Hey,
it's a
Bobby.
lion. So
But he already looks like a lion, and they need that. They don't need to be shaved. They need to have that fur for insulation against heat as well as the cold. Works both ways for double coated dogs, all of them. Huskies, don't shave them. Don't ever shave them. Because it fucks the double coat up. It's not like a poodle or one of those dogs that their fur is made to be shaved. Not these fools. You got to do the brush work. Keep the brush hand strong. You're on TV. Don't be licking your balls on TV. None of you be licking your balls on TV. Public service message for Beelzebub.
Busted.
Does YouTube count or no?
Yeah, I just told him, but then I thought about it and I went, wait, I might be busting more than just one person. But I think you're the only one here that can actually lick their balls. Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
Let's see. I'll watch.
$10 on my OnlyFans.
I'll tape that for you. You'll need a photographer.
Shit, I need to get an account now. Now here we go. If you guys want to see what a dude looks like, it's a early sign right there. You'll usually get a nice.
Instead of the hair, you're getting a little ball.
Yeah. Wah, wah. Unless you're breeding. But I'm not breeding whatever we got here right now. What is this? Banana Mac. I'm not breeding Banana Mac right now. And I don't have a spot to put an unknown male anywhere either. So.
Well, you're north of the wall. Put your male child out for sacrifice.
Yeah.
So,
but what I want to show you guys is, I've been playing around with these autoflower seeds that I got, but some of them didn't autoflower, so they went into the main tent, and they're turning out just to be some of the kind of coolest plants I've run in a long time. They're not the best. Here, how do I fix this video here?
So you're saying that you thought they were autoflowers, but they're not?
Well, I bought a pack of autoflower seeds, and I guess they weren't worked fully, because when I bred a male and a female that were autoflowers, I got a big batch of seeds, and in those seed packs, we keep finding these photoperiods. But this photo period here is nice and purple. Sorry, this tent is, I can't really turn the light off or anything. Oh, let me get right in here. This plant right here is not the biggest buds, but they have some of the greatest smell to them. They it's not even I don't even know how to describe it. Super berryish.
What were they sold to you as?
They were sold to me as autoflowers, but Buddy said like
No. What cultivar? What strain?
oh, Haramberry, which is that's what Buddy called it. It's a Gorilla Glue 4 crossed with a lowrider, which made the autoflower male, and the female was a Fast Buds Blackberry Auto.
Probably what happened was it takes like 5 generations to get to a true autoflower.
Oh yeah, I
So
get
you
what happened
probably
now
just
that
got
I
an outlier. One of those weird children.
One of the other problems is the lowrider. That was one of the very first autoflowers, and they weren't that great.
No, there is it's fun because it was like a breeder pack, I guess you'd call it. It's fun to look through because you get everything. I was getting 6-inch autoflowers, and I was getting photo periods that grow up 6 or 7 feet tall. It's true, I guess, when you have two things, you open up the whole background, because what the description was that he bred some autoflowers and it's not his regular thing and he's not doing it again. So these packs are just kind of here to go. They weren't super expensive. They're really cheap, actually. Like a couple dollars a seed, really. But yeah, there's some cheaper stuff in there for sure. The size is not to my liking, the size of the buds, but everything else that's there is awesome. I don't like that leaf curl. I hit it with just a little bit of cold water. Maybe that's what I did to it. Sorry, girl.
So those other plants that you're sexting right now, G-Bay, when you when you decide to put them back into veg, would you go 24 hours or back to 18.6?
24-hour will work best, but I don't know if I want my lights on 24 hours. So I have enough time to put them on 18.6 and wait. They're not going out till June. And ideally, I only want about a dozen maybe left. What do we got here? I don't know, 18, 20, something like that.
Okay. That'll work out.
But it's working out good. I'm getting to take a look and see different structures and
cool.
Thank you.
It's fun.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm really liking these ones though. The ones that are in there, they're kind of freaking me out a bit. They're totally unknown, right? So there's no guideline. This is all my doing now. So. And you're in Canada, Uncle Rick, so you'll get a taste tester bag.
Have a good night, bees.
Boy, you're such a good boy.
There you go. Yeah, it just kind of sucks because I'm like, plants that size, I should have a little bit thick colas on those, but I guess that's part of that autoflower side of it. I'm just looking for a nice fast finisher for summertime, so I can be, harvesting, in September as opposed to late October.
Yeah.
Like I'm only looking for 3 weeks, maybe. If I can find something that'll finish up 3 weeks earlier. That's the plan. We'll see.
Definitely.
Another thing is I got to grow half of what the wife likes, right? So like I don't really get to choose everything in the garden.
Here.
She's done at 10:30. What time? 10:24. Oh yeah.
And how far away is she from home?
Oh, 15 minutes maybe.
Oh, nice.
Well, except when she stops off at her boyfriend's.
Yeah, then yeah.
Then it's a,
5.
then
Yeah,
it's another
22 minutes.
3-4 minutes. Yeah.
Perfect. Get her tired, so I don't have to do nothing. Oh yeah, being married's fun.
Nah, she's loyal to you, G babe.
Oh, she is. She's a good girl. She's
You keep her?
one of a kind. Yeah.
No, you got to keep her when you know they're loyal to you without even a question.
Oh well, she put up with all the bullshit I've fucking done in my life, man. Like, picture me high on coke on a street bike, like fucking for real. Like,
I did instantly. As soon as you said it, that popped right in my head. I was like, "Yep, there he goes."
No, not me anymore. So I'm glad she stuck around. I was soul searching, and it wasn't that avenue. That was a turnaround, get back. That's cool. There's nothing down that road for anybody.
Runny noses.
You find out on your own, though.
Oh, you'll find out real fucking quick. And it's a hard lesson. If you really want to learn a lesson, fucking continue being a fucking idiot, and life's gonna show you real quick and real hard, like where to go and what to do.
Yeah, it can always get worse.
Yeah, like I
always
crashed
get
my
worse.
truck drunk one night by myself, luckily, and it was just me in the ditch. But that was the turning point in my life a few years back in 2015, where I said to myself, wow, okay, if you're going to continue down this road, kiss everyone you fucking know goodbye. Because everyone's going to start disowning you. Everyone's going to stop fucking liking you. Even your wife told you that. She's going to drag the kids away from you. But, you're going to lose your fucking jobs. You already almost did. Fucking, get your shit together. And that was the point of my life where I said, no more. We're not doing this game of fucking being wasted. And I got back into it a little bit. And then, just recently I had okay, we're done, completely done. We can't even party drink. We're not even going. No use for it.
Remember when you went through that?
Yeah, it was almost got me again.
Yeah, and then you made the decision. I remember when you made the decision. Yep, I'm done.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Before it killed him.
I'm just glad we got to see I'm just glad we got to see all your guns and your wedding pictures before you decided to sober up. That's all.
There may be a night here and there. Buddies come over, we have a campfire or something, but there's got to be like a reason to ruin my gut and my next day. Now, there's no.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
No,
I can agree 100% with that, man, because it's like those things kick my ass. I'm old now. I don't like feeling like that. I got too much shit going on. I know what it's going to lead to. Like, fuck all that shit. I'm good. But if we're trying to go have a good night, and I don't got shit to do the next 2 days, because it's going to take me 2 days to feel like a fucking human again, I can crack a few.
Basically, camping with the boys or like, those situations, but they're no more like public fucking going to bars, which I haven't been to a bar in fucking 3-4.
No more like
nobody has really.
Yeah. Long before COVID, right?
Yeah, I remember St. Patrick's Day. I had big plans. I was my baked goods. I peddled baked goods on the side for a little extra spending cash for Granny, and St. Patrick's Day was a big day for me. It's a big sales day at the bars, and no, not that year. 2020 sucked. Changed my whole business plan.
Modern day Brownie Mary.
Well, now what I'm going to do is, as I'm getting to the end of, I said I might have mentioned it last week, that I'm just going to roll up all my extra shit and sell it to the people at Electric Forest as they come off the bus to buy shit at Walmart.
Do it.
Fuck, the only thing that's limiting me is how many joints I can roll.
Well, how many tabs before?
There are so many people that go to that fucking thing. 60,000.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I drove a bus for that.
Dose up
and,
real good before.
Yeah, it's fun. It is a lot of fun.
I've heard great things.
Electric beat music though, after 12 hours of hearing boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's a bit much.
I went to one by mistake. I'm more of a blues guitar kind of guy.
Yeah,
And I ended up
yeah.
So I'm trying to get into it. Yep. Fucking shut this.
Yeah,
shit
they're all on
off.
Molly and they can't be coherent. And
Yeah, it's like the
Okay.
first bit was fine. Yeah, I'm in a tent and it's just like, I'm like, fuck. Get me the fuck out of here. Keep my ticket. I don't care.
I had blues in my earphones.
Blue
Hey,
Kiss.
Barefoot's in the chat. Get your ass home with my fucking concentrates.
If you're thinking about rolling the joints, I was just looking through my wholesaler and they have different size pre-rolled cones, and that would save you a lot of time. So you could sit there and weigh out a set amount and do like a 20, 30 of them on little pieces of paper that you can fold and then just put it in and have a little straw to tap it down.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
I
that's why
think
everybody
there
does
were like
cones
1,000
now.
of them. I think there were 1,000 or yeah, I think there were like 1,000 and they're not that expensive.
Yeah, for what? Yeah, I'll just add it to the cost of whatever I sell the cone for, and there you go. And you know me, I'm gonna go total ecology, so that nobody's getting no plastic wrap on their cone. They're just gonna get it right out of the pouch, the burlap pouch. Here you go. What flavor you want, kids? Yeah, they're
But I
good
know
kids out there, but yeah, I just said the music is not my cup of tea for sure. I'll go to bluegrass, but not too much.
I'm catching proper shit here.
Yeah, and she's smoking it all before she gets home now.
I'm
Yeah.
joking.
That's probably what's going on.
She's got 13 minutes, okay?
I got
He
the wow.
knows you didn't mean that.
Honey, I got a flat tire. Sorry, it's gone.
Yeah, whoops, fucking
I
that's.
was so frustrated. I had to get high.
Oh, there you go. She's on her way.
Good.
I'll hold her flower captive. I've got the power.
That's mean.
That's mean. It is. I would never.
Yeah, that's like no, that's an innocent bystander. You can't be doing that shit.
Yeah. If I want to concentrate faster, I have to go to the store myself.
Doesn't it suck when that happens? We just got bit by that bug like the other day. We ran out. We ordered some online from a place here in BC. Reasonable prices and stuff like that. We were expecting them to show up yesterday, I think it was. So we ran out for Tuesday night or whatever makes sense. Run out Tuesday night, doing Tuesday night taupe with all you fine folks. But anyways, you run out, go to the fucking store because pay the extortionate prices at the local dispensary. Found some decent stuff, and then later that day, the fucking dabs show up. It's like, son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's funny. My dab guy is also the sales guy at my Skidoo parts place. So I almost killed two birds with one stone today, and was doing some parts drop off and was talking to him, but the front desk lady wouldn't fucking mind her own business, so couldn't ask the appropriate questions.
Well, I just tell her to fuck right off, GB. Be like, listen, we're talking cannabis here, lady.
I was
like it.
Trying to figure out how to convert dab talk into like an engine part talk, so he'd get it, you know what I mean? But she's a fucking parts lady.
Oil.
So that was the tricky part.
Just repeat oil like 710 times. It'll happen.
Abort mission. Yeah, I should have. The oil, the Earl in the bottom man.
Oil.
Yeah, you needed to talk more sex talk. It probably would have scared her off.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking yeah. Creeper right the fuck.
And then you pound it in and out.
Start
That
talking
shit
about
sounds
reach arounds
legit
and
though,
shit.
Lucas. I
Yeah.
think he just solved the mystery there. Make it sound like a sexual encounter. Either that or she's
Yeah,
gonna be
women don't
really
like
fucking
listening
curious
guys
now,
talk
and she's
about
really
sex.
not going anywhere. She's like, "Oh my god, the mechanic's actually like blowing this guy that used to have a really sweet beard on back in the day." You're gonna be careful how that one works with sex talk.
It's funny because he came burning out of the office. I was talking to this lady at first. I had no idea he was there. I said, "Hey, my name's Mark. I'm in here for the crank that's wrong, blah, blah, get a replacement." And he come Kramer out the door, right? And he's wearing full tie-dye, like jogging pants and shirt. So I'm like, as if this
makes him
guy's
a
wearing
hippie right there.
I'm like, as if he's fucking rocking dead gear at fucking work. But no, he has it printed with Georgian Bay, whatever the fucking company name is, all over it. Right? I'm like, I fucking love this guy. That's why I'm here. Take my money. Here's my parts. I'll see you when you're ready.
Love it.
Oh shit.
Well, I have this weird one-off snowmobile. It's like, it's common, but not common. It's the chassis. You know, when like a design comes to the end of its run and a new design starts, there's always that parts bin machine they make, the one-off fucking thing. That's what I got. So it looks like it's a common snowmobile, but it's made with parts from the new style, but on an older chassis. So it's very hard to look on like a microfiche online to dig your parts numbers and all this stuff. It's not like.
But you got a good deal on it, didn't you?
Kind of, yeah. But it's just a pain in the dick when you try to order parts for it. Now I've had the crank returned twice because it doesn't fit into the case. So good thing the snow's melted now, but whatever. We're moving on from that. And I got the motorcycle in, so I'm trying not to be pissed off about it.
Shit.
But you know what? What an engine head guy does when his engine's out, you make it pretty, right? So I've already got a new head for it, and I'm getting different exhaust fucking covers and fucking all this different stuff. So, but yeah. So it's only a 20-year-old machine, right? Yeah, it'll hold its value, right?
Yeah, should.
Fuck.
Nothing devalues. You're good.
A 20-year-old snowmobile is worth like $2,000 fucking for the rest of its life.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what the fuck I do to that thing. It's
Does it
never
run?
Not right now. It's got no motor whatsoever in it.
Oh, so then it's worthless. But when it runs,
at the moment, it's a fucking paperweight. Yep.
Well, even if it ran, what do you get? Oh, snow's about gone where you're at, right?
Yeah, I'll get my money out of it when I paid for it 3 or 4 years ago. So.
You're gonna have to hold on till the snow flies again.
Oh yeah, she's a weapon. Yeah, you pull up and everyone's like, "Oh, look at that old beaster," and then just fucking wheelies. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we had a snowmobile when I was a kid.
Yeah, they're fun, man. They don't spit gas and shit on me like they used to, though. That was the good old days. Carburetor facing your gut, just sitting right there, spitting fucking oil and gas all over you.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You don't have to worry about getting cold. You got it blowing right on you.
Yeah, heavy ass helmet with the bubble fucking visor, the black stripe down the center. Fucking snot frozen all over you.
Sounds like a fun sport.
No, it was the best, man. That's how I learned. My aunt's farm, we had a 1980 something Skidoo Safari.
What were those wheels called? Bogey wheels or the
bogey wheels? Yeah. Either wheels or bogey wheels.
Yeah. Oh, through a bogey wheel.
Oh, fucking bounce one right out of there.
Woo!
You got to listen to the Stompin' Tom Connors, the Snowmobile song. It's a classic. It's a good one.
Been a lot of years since I had a snowmobile.
Yeah, they're different now. I'm telling you. Mine's made for the mountains, so it's a little longer and skinnier, kind of different.
What does a snowmobile song consist of?
It's just about riding a snowmobile across the field with your girl, going for a little meal and fucking having a little sippy poo.
Finding someplace warm to stick your sausage in the cold.
I'm calling Lucas an escort tonight.
Having sex
on here
is a tough proposition.
In Canada, right? It's like it fucking freezes for half the year. You know, like you're kind of in the same area we are. You get the same cold bullshit.
Yeah,
so instead of Instead of just complaining, we just fucking all ride out onto the lake somewhere, find an island that no one else knows yet about, fucking light a big fire and maybe have
Figure
a
it
cookout.
out.
Yeah, man. I missed out this year because my fucking engine fucked on me, but next year when I'm all ready and rocking, I'll go for some good lives and show you guys the lifestyle out there, the Georgian Bay lifestyle.
That late
It'll
old
fucking blow
lady,
your
she's
mind.
gonna get
I'll go
hurt.
into a back bay. You won't even know there's anyone around. You can't even fucking hear nothing. You pull into a back bay on your sled, 60 fucking snowmobiles parked. There's kids running up and down the hill, fucking having fun. There's hot dogs being cooked. It's all the one little community. The community we have here, the Canna fam I have online, I have a snowmobile family almost identical in size and stature that rides on Georgia Bay in the winter. I don't talk to them. I won't talk to them again until next fucking December. But one of my buddies will text me next December. Hey, Hanmore, you fucking all fired up, or is that piece of shit
So
still
they're in
broke?
hibernation and we're your go-to now.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Oh yeah, get a fucking new machine, you bum. That's what'll happen.
Oh, and next we're gonna go. The next gearhead place is gonna be for the dirt bikes.
Oh yeah. I'm getting a little old for the bikes. Like I'll never stop riding, but dirt bikes per se, like the trails and jumping and I'm getting a little old for that. I broke my back a few years ago, and I don't get much permission to do any of that stuff anymore.
Well, she's not here right now, is she?
Well, let's go fire the bike up. I like your fucking spirit. Fuck yeah, wheelies in front of the neighbor's house. Let's go.
That's right. Where's your go-to spirit?
Oh fuck! Imagine that. I'd be in so much trouble.
I see you on there now, just as she's pulling in the driveway. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. What the fuck? Blue Kiss said I could.
She said because you were late and you're fucking some other guy, I should get on my bad motor scooter and ride.
Smoking on my concentrate, banging the neighbors. Come on.
That's right. God damn son of a. I can take you right
Welcome to the
again.
shit show, folks.
You just,
That little
you just
half
listen to
dam
me.
did you
I'll
good.
not steer you wrong.
Yeah. No, I went to go
Oh,
fire it up. My battery's dead.
DP, is that dick going to be circumcised or not?
Big old anteater.
Which one?
The one you're drawing on now.
Which one?
Oh.
Oh, we got more than one dick, do we?
Ooh, it's a dick fest. It's a circle.
Yeah, it's a sausage party for sure.
It's a
In
circle.
this one, you're right. Yes.
Coming along nicely.
But there are some hidden ones as well. So
It's some men that could
bonanza.
not draw a dick. And,
Oh, that's the
you know.
same one. Yeah, that's the same one you started with Crazy Pop Mom.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
say when
Yeah.
you draw
For
a dick,
inviting
you're supposed
me
to
on
feel that
that.
big dick energy.
Nice, nice.
It's
Yeah.
turning out amazing. I love it.
Thanks. I'm having fun. It's always a fun time. Art therapy is always a good time. So, oh yeah, cheers. Thanks for inviting me on there too, Crazy Pop Mom. That was a blast.
Oh yeah, no problem. It was fun. I liked it. I usually do it with Paula on Saturday, but she finds herself busy with family. So I'm like, hey, I'll just invite everybody else I know. So I did it with JJ the week before, and then you. So I think Paula's back next weekend. So now I might just do like 3 a week because everybody's like, hey, this was fun. And I'm like, well, just pick a day and we'll just do it then. So yeah. What time is your show tomorrow now that we're talking?
3 p.m.
So-
Eastern time.
Okay.
3 p.m. Eastern
And
time.
that's the way it's going to be every time you're on it, right?
Yeah, it'll be every other week. So it'll be twice a month until I get more of a settled schedule and stuff like that. So yeah. 3
Okay,
p.m.
well,
Eastern
I
time
need
over.
to be there to tweak my show a little bit or whatever you want to call what I do on Saturday because I need to be where you're at. So I'll figure that out.
It's all good. You can always catch the repeat if you'd like. You know, it'll be there. So
That's always true, but it's always funner to be there live. You know?
I know. Yeah, it's hard finding times that don't coincide with anything. I think I changed it like 17 times. And
It's
so
only my stuff. It's not like all these people are going, oh yes, at 3:30 on Saturday we go see Crazy Papa. That's not the way it is. I can tweak mine. Nobody will even notice.
Yeah, it was one day. It was Wednesday because it was the night that we do our show. And when the show was over, okay, well, right after that, it was the Future Cannabis and Chad and Dave's not here with the seed thing, and then shortly after that was Eagle Gardens. So anyway, I finished up at Let's Be Buds, and then of course, you're saying hi to these people and hi over there, and then I moved over to Future Cannabis, and there's Detroit River Rat, and okay, and start saying hi again to everybody, and then of course by the time I get to Eagle, now who the fuck did I say hi to now? I'm just totally. What do you do? Are you following? Like, what's going on here? It's quite a night.
They're giving us shit because we like dicks, Rick. Bastards. Dick freedom.
Free the dicks.
Free the dicks.
Free the dick.
Free as a bird.
No, men's bodies are not as sexy as a woman's body. Like, I don't really have a basis
a
to
men's
go from, but I'm
package
just
is
saying,
just as
I don't
pretty
think-
as a vagina. I will say that.
Yeah, well, from a
It's not
little
called
bit
bumping.
far, they're not bad.
Not called bumping uglies because there's beautiful shit going on there.
Bumping uglies, I like that. That's a good way to put it.
That's why the lights are off usually.
Yeah. Oh man.
How come nobody's talking? I feel like I'm the only one talking.
I felt like
Thank
I got
God. What are you doing over there? Taking notes?
I was trying to fucking catch up in chat.
How's it
I
going?
forgot about chat. I got super stoned from that dab earlier. It sent me out to like
I
third
gave up on
dimension outer
shit. I can't
space.
focus my eyes.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
get you a
half
second set of
gram.
glasses on there and have like quadfocals or something like that.
I do, but the mushrooms are just fucking making the words jump around.
We should get you to eat
And
more.
I
then
go
it'll
on the
be
keyboard and I'm looking at the keys and they're moving around. It's fuck it.
great. I see. I've become a firm
Let's go
believer
at
that
it.
blue kiss on mushrooms is a wonderful thing. So this needs to happen more frequently, I feel like.
Oh no. Actually,
yes.
DP met me on mushrooms when I was first. I broke my cherry after decades, and I took too many. It was bad.
It wasn't bad. It was enlightening. It was enlightening.
How much are you taking right now, or how much did you take right now?
I took a gram of penis envy, but the first time I did it, I took
Those are strong.
probably close to 2, and it was just too much. Yeah.
I got a half gram of golden teacher going right now, and it's like I got that constant, perpetual feeling of it almost kicking in.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Yeah.
You can feel it in the back of your throat, and
That's
like
a
light
hard place to get to. Yeah.
butterflies, but I'm like, fuck. I'm a pretty big buzzhead, so this is like, it's not going to get me,
Lucas.
I don't think, but it's
King
pissing me
Fisher
off.
says hi.
I'm like, no. Not pissing me off. I'm
take
very
more.
happy, but I'm like, well, I'm going to go to work in the morning. I don't want to be all up all night. So this would be good.
well, my daughter stopped breastfeeding because she was just not making enough for the baby to begin with, and while you're breastfeeding, there's a lot of things you can't do. But you know what actually stopped her was when the doctor said you need to cut out cheese and caffeine. So I give up the other C, but I'm not giving up the cheese or the caffeine. So
Yeah.
she's
Why cheese? That's weird.
it's because her baby has reflux and it gives the baby reflux. Yeah, that's what and as far as the caffeine went, my daughter was on, I mean, she never stopped even when she was pregnant. In the hospital, they all knew about it in the hospital. They actually gave caffeine to Penelope when she was in the incubator because it regulated her breathing and kept her from becoming a SIDS baby, I guess. So she's used to caffeine. I don't know why that would bother her, but yeah. We all joke that when she grows up, she's going to be one of them people that says, I have to have a cup of coffee or I'm going to murder somebody.
That is me.
Yeah, well, maybe you had caffeine when you were a baby too.
No,
yeah,
honestly,
you know the profile of the person I'm talking about then, right?
Yeah, no, totally. I never even drank coffee actually until I was an adult. And then I completely stopped drinking pop altogether. So I think I just exchanged one caffeine for another caffeine. But
if you don't sugar it up or that shit, it's better.
I do use sugar, but I still feel like I'm using way less than I would be if I was drinking pop.
Yeah,
but
I wish I liked coffee. I wish I liked that taste.
Yeah. I have to have one. Like now, if I don't have one, within a couple hours, I start to get a headache and I just feel like shit all day. It sucks, but it is what it is. And honestly, I think coffee is not horrible for you as long as you're not drinking like fucking 2 pots a day or something, you know what I mean?
Generally,
Like
people do.
usually I've cut way down. I used to drink coffee like all day, and then I got, diagnosed with PTSD and anxiety, and that was the first thing he said to me too, was cut out coffee. And I was like,
yeah, because it brings
I will cut down. Yeah. No, exactly. It makes your heart go. And
yeah. Anybody tells me to take out caffeine, it's like I'm already a fucking sloth. How slow do you want me to move?
Anyone tells me to cut out caffeine, I'll go see a different doctor and ask for a second opinion.
That's
I'll
right.
be very blunt about the fact that I'm about to go seek a second opinion. I will listen, doctor, you must be off your rocker here. Me getting rid of the coffee is like I might as well cut out like food and water and
Well, that is, yeah. It's keeping the other family members alive, sir.
It's public health safety kind of things, Yeah. But actually though, personally, I find myself, it's more of the addiction to the slow roll and get up. Like I like coffee is the only thing I actually really like to drink with any regularity. It's a flavor thing. But it's like if I get up in the morning, I can get up and go if in perform my day just fine. It's just I don't get that luxury of, because I'm one of those people, I'm slow to get the gears turning, but once I get moving, the momentum's there, look out. And I enjoy that slow roll to just kind of get going throughout the day. And so that like usually about at least an hour and 15 minutes before I leave for work, I like to be able to just chill out, relax.
Well, I do drink a lot of Cokes, more than I should, and I probably get all my caffeine from there. But when I hurt myself and I was in the hospital there, they weren't offering me no Coca-Cola. In fact, they were giving me some generic caffeine-free bullshit, and nothing tasted good anyway. So I told them no. Couldn't get any cannabis, couldn't get any Coke, so I just soldiered through until I could get out of there and have some of each.
Welcome, Mrs. G. Bay. What did you bring us?
I brought home some diamonds by Collab. It's not really focused, but we'll open it up.
There they are. Yeah.
I'll open it up and show you. It's at 88% THC, and it's black cherry punch.
That sounds tasty.
And then I also grabbed for myself some flour and Sunday Driver. It's my favorite
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's my favorite hybrid.
Yeah, my daughter likes that as well. Wants me
Nice.
to grow it.
It's the only sativa, well, I guess it's a 50-50, that's why I can, but usually I can't smoke anything that's over 40% sativa.
Too much
Oh.
highs.
Yeah.
So do you get anxious if you have too much sativa?
Yeah, not so much like a panic attack or anything like that. It's just this constant feeling of I've got something that's important that I'm not doing, or it's just this weird feeling.
I get that too, but because I'm a sloth, it doesn't matter. Let it go.
No.
Let it go, like the chicken, the Elsa. Let it go.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't. But yeah, that for somebody who can't let it go, that would be terrible.
Yeah, and like if G-Bay passes me a joint and I don't know what it is, I'll know within a few minutes just from that feeling. Yeah, or I just don't even take it because like, no thanks.
What's it laced with, man? Sativa? He's slipping me none of that sativa shit.
Right?
Oh, that's beautiful.
These are the diamonds.
Looks like a nice big one in the middle there.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a really big one in there.
Wow. Yeah.
Won't be big for long.
Nope. Nope, G-Bay goes through that quite quickly.
You can smash that fucker.
Diamonds.
He's gone. It's dead. It was good.
That big one.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's a challenge there, huh?
Do the whole thing.
Challenge
I might have to
accepted.
actually break that up.
Oh, come on, man. No, that's right. Break it up. Don't be doing no DP and trying to get the whole thing in one swoop.
Yeah.
We'll call what he does a swoop.
I'm still recovering. Fuck.
Yeah,
believe it.
finally done sweating
Can't
on my
believe
back
how
on the floor.
big a dabs he does. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. You wasted half of it. How would you even know?
Yeah.
Slow the fuck
That's
down.
lettuce.
You gotta waste it to taste it.
Oh, no.
Oh man.
That's a true saying.
I know you enjoy yourself, and that's what's important.
I love like super cold starts and like putting way too much in there and just knowing that there's lots going to waste, but like I'm getting the prime of it.
Yeah,
but
but
I'm
you
not
can
that
restart it.
Yeah, I'm not that. I can't afford to do that. Some days when I can afford to, I do.
GB, I know exactly what you're talking about, brother. You get those baller days where you're just like, yeah, I can throw this shit around as if I'm king shit at Third Mountain. And then you get those other days where you're just like, God damn.
And then 6 days
The
down the
buddy
road.
that I'm training for, he's blasting a bunch of shit right now. So it's just like, yeah, there's a plethora of diamonds around. It's just beautiful.
What you got there? Strawberries? They're my favorite fruit.
I really like mangoes. I've been on a mango kick.
The only problem with strawberries is they mold so fucking easy.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Even on the,
So you just got to eat them quick.
Yeah, they get a little dirt on them outside. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, no,
It's all right. I just throw them for the worms. The wormies will eat them.
Farm kid, I used to go out there and scare the birds away. Oh, it only has a little bit off. Oh, yeah. Good enough for the bird.
50-minute rule.
Spider mites like strawberry plants.
Wow.
Well, that's good to know, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a fucking strawberry plant next time I get fucking mites. I'm gonna throw that bitch in there for a minute.
Right?
No, they like to, if you're out picking your strawberries, you can pick up spider mites from your strawberry plants.
Bring it back in with you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's good to know.
Be careful. Warning.
I've been doing
But
I've been
yeah,
high
I'm
on
thinking if I
IBM
got a
lately.
strawberry patch, I also got an outdoor grow.
Same, and our strawberries are close.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Strawberries no
The
longer
circle of
taste
life
good.
shit's gonna happen. You know, that's how I look at my outdoor grow. I'm gonna get pests, but I also get the lace wings in to help protect, and it's like I feel like I'm in the Lord of the Rings when the eagles come in to help. The eagles, only it's the lace wings, the lace wings. And they do. If you want to know which plant is more susceptible to aphids or not, all you got to do is go along during aphid season and give your bush a tap and see what comes off. If you don't get anybody flying off, they don't like that one. Next one over, it might have 20 of them fly off and land back down. It's crazy. But that's how I grow outside. Is I know I'm going to lose some, not the plant itself, but I'm going to lose some of its potential to bugs because, you know, that's what it is outside. But I also gain on the other end by having the full sun, where somebody indoor can never match that. So it's a trade-off. You know, you're going to get better plant all around, but is it going to be a blemish-free plant? Not by a fucking mile.
Yeah.
But we have found out through IMOs and labs that we can fight a lot of that.
And I do, you know, I do fight that. But there's a point that you can't, unless you're in a true greenhouse closed off, it's really hard to fight everything without going too chemical, I guess is the way I would want to say that. Like I've got the Verone products with it, although not for the powdery mildew, the can't think of the name of it, but it is for the pests, for the biting pests. You put them on, and it kills the pests when they bite the plant. So I like that quite a bit. And the other one, it goes after the eggs, so it interrupts the life cycle of the aphid. Aphids are my biggest problem outside. I haven't had any other bad pests. Yep, I can actually, like clockwork, know when they're coming. Is he dancing on a pole back there?
G-Bait? Yep, I just set it up for him. No.
I just happened to look over your shoulder. I shouldn't have said anything. I think he was getting ready to take his shirt off.
She brings the dabs and then he does a dance for her in exchange.
Yeah,
that's right.
20 years, you gotta spice it up a little.
Yeah, to the song, you can leave your hat on.
It's all starting to make sense now.
Yeah, she's the pretty one, but I got all the moves. So.
Well, you did catch her.
Yeah.
I just held her all long enough that she's lost now. She can't find her way out.
Oh, really? Tell us more.
Yeah.
I'm really not Georgian big.
Let me guess. You were shy, but not really.
Who, me or G-Bay?
G-Bay. Shy, but not really. He appears to be shy, but he's not really that shy when he wants something he's not shy about it, is he?
No.
No.
You got it. You nailed that on the head.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing, honey.
How do I know these things? How?
Wisdom.
No, actually, your husband reminds me a lot of my husband when he was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
Aww.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Mark makes better choices than my husband did.
That sounds like.
Yes.
If my husband had made better choices, he might still be here.
Well, it's funny because doesn't Blue Kiss remind you of my mother?
I was just gonna say it's funny because you remind me of G-Bay's mother so much.
Yeah,
which
you
is a
gotta
good
meet
thing.
my mom one day. You and her would probably eat mushrooms and just rip on me the whole time.
Besties.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a whole point when you have a third person is somebody's got to be the victim.
Yeah.
No, you look like her. Your mannerisms are the same. You tease people like the same fucking attitude towards that shit. You're fucking her doppelganger. It's hilarious. I love it. That's why I like you so much. You're my mom.
The compliment, I really will.
Your Insta mom.
Yeah, you're my Insta mom.
Well, that's good. That is good. You know, I'm glad I bring other people to mind for you or for anybody. I am a unique individual as far as I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'll say that.
That's the way it should be, though.
It's okay. I know what it's like.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes from so many years of being a pot smoker, and I just don't fit into the mold, you know.
Ditto.
Yeah, you know, I just when I worked in the shop, I had all my friends were men. You know, but the way I overcame, I had a husband at home that was jealous. So the way I overcame that, I brought him home and partied after work with him, and here they are. And he saw how I was with my coworkers, and they became his friends too, of course. But it really eases your mind when you're sitting there slamming jokes back and forth like your brothers and sisters, not.
Yeah.
It really eased his mind. And yeah, I lost a couple friends to my husband that way. It's kind of weird.
I've always gotten along with guys easier than females too. And same thing. I've got a work buddy coming over on Monday to hang out with G-Bay and I.
Yeah.
He's not a jealous type.
Well, that's good. My husband really was a jealous type, and it was like slap him beside the head, you stupid ass. Why? Why would you be jealous? I don't do anything. I don't, you know, I am who I am, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm lucky that way.
Yeah, he got over it though, but that's how I did. I just had to use the immersion technique and just, here they are. Which one do you think I'm going to fuck?
Yeah.
For anyone out there, cute Wookiees, they come with a lot of different other things in the background, folks. It's not all fucking pleasant.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I love you. You're awesome. We all have our fucking things, I'm sure. Right?
Oh yeah.
We do, you know. We're all freaks, man.
That's it.
But let that flag fly.
Yo, that's it. Fuck yeah. Good luck with me. But I was telling him earlier. That's like picture me on coke on the street bus. You know,
I know everyone's chat.
Did we lose our southern boys?
Yeah. And I think I'm going to have to go too. I'm having a little hard time seeing my little phone here.
Oh,
Everyone
man.
have a good night. It was great hanging out with you. Thank you for
Oh,
having
it's good
me.
seeing you, buddy.
Thanks for
Good to
joining
see
us,
you,
Captain.
You don't usually
Have
bring
an
up
awesome night.
Captain name.
Good night, everyone.
Always great to see you,
Call
brother.
him Cappy very often.
I see him everywhere. He is everywhere. No, he's awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty
guys,
soon he won't be in the States anymore, so we better enjoy him while we got him. That's what I'm saying here.
Totally, yes.
All right, guys, I think I'm at about the point where I've got a few things I got to deal with. I got a house full of screaming 8 to 10-year-olds going on right now, and
That sounds fun.
well, it's fun in the aspect that they will pretty much leave me alone as long as I stay in the bedroom. They're good. It's just really noisy out.
What you gotta do is put on a hoodie and go around the windows when the lights start to go off and just scratch. Scratch.
That's That's funny as shit, except for the one thing. I just got my daughter to sleep through the night, like the fourth consecutive night in a row. So fucking to start fucking with her like that. Oh my god, it'd be
I thought you could throw down a few nightmares on some of them girls, you know.
But now, however, I'm not above doing that to my girlfriend when she's sleeping at night. Get on the freaking carport roof and start doing that.
This is how Bigfoot sightings happen. I'm just saying.
I believe it. It makes sense.
It was a walk. It was hairy. And huge.
It was either Bigfoot or a homeless guy. I'm not sure.
You got many of them up there?
A few, yeah.
Well, thanks for having me tonight, and it was good seeing everybody. It really was.
Good to see you, Blue Kiss.
Fucking high.
Lucas, no, you on mushrooms is a delightful thing. You've been great tonight. You're funny as usual. Just probably a little bit less cautious about what you say than normal. So it's great just have you come out firing anytime.
And that's scary.
Yeah, that scares me too, Uncle Rick. Pretty Ricky.
Well, it was all great. We yeah, it was awesome. Mrs. GBA, thanks for jumping in. Kind of, well, not last minute, but you know, here we got to see you at least, hang out, see what you brought.
Yeah, nice to see everybody.
And I can vouch for those collab project Diamond. That's we were talking earlier in the show that they send stuff out this way too. But I've tried just about all their concentrates that I've seen in the store.
And just to reiterate, let's not forget about our buddy on FCP2 tomorrow.
DP, yes, that's right.
Yeah, DP.
Yeah. Somebody got to. Some of us
yeah,
need
super excited about that.
Reminders.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Future Cannabis Project 2, 3:00 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna getting into all sorts of deep stuff, so it'll be fun. Looking forward to it.
We probably
Look
won't
forward
be
to it,
talking
buddy.
about penises tomorrow. That'll be a different day.
yeah, that'll probably be a different day.
There's always another day for that.
They're always delightful.
All right,
Okay,
everyone.
guys.
We're gonna get out of here. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you Sunday morning.
Yep.